Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And it's Gullit. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Vietnam. There's the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mohamed Salah. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Pirlo. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Suarez. Oh, great ball! Now it's Gullit. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Gullit. It's a good spell of possession, this. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. He's through. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thuram. Suarez might just make this. Gullit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Porto have their third corner. they can spring out of defence. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation.
Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to...
There's the hit! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Mbappe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bale. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Gullit. He can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Nedved. Oh, that's a key interception. Gullit on two now and looking for three. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Bale. And here's Nedved.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
75 minutes played. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. Porto are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and now the breakaway. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Batistuta. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found a way through. Pull it. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alvarez. Goalkeeper's ball. Nedved. Gullit. Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez
Has been indicated.
turns and goes back. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Four added minutes on the board. And it's Salah. Mbappe. Gullit. Bale. Oh, good read.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe has created one. Mbappe! Oh, and that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mohamed Salah. Quick look, then plays it in.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And here's Batistuta. Quality ball. Interesting ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Rijkaard. So we're still where we started right now. That's a nicely measured pass. And they can counter here. Pull it. And the pass is intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And a shot! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Porto have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this...
And Batistuta! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can...
There's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Pirlo. Oh, great chance! Nedved! That's going to go a long way. Same again, same outcome.
Porto really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Nedved tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Nedved. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's Nedved! Has another go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's Eto'o! Goal! Porto! And they get themselves The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? We're back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too.
Pullet proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk for Rice. Looks a good ball through. And that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he's there to belt it away. Di Marco. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
And it's Pullet. Oh, he's in! Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Salah. It's a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. Rice. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's lofted through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Vinicius Junior. Number 15.
Hits one! It's anyone's ball now.
23.
And he can clear it away.
Number 3.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 29, Barcola. Number 21, Gundogan.
And it's
Number
Rijkaard.
14, Bellingham. Number 13.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Ronald Araujo. Substitutions
Rummenigge.
taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Great chance!
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Alvarez. And he was alert to it. Rummenigge. Platini. Looking for the runner. Oh, delightful ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Gundogan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a good ball. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. And it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Shevchenko. Lovely bit of skill.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to...
And Shevchenko! And that was very necessary. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper's dealt with that. Eto'o. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Batistuta. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Good spot, he's seen the run. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. They've got to be quick to recover this. Has another go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior, he is through here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets a good foot in there. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Brilliantly cut out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gets his pass away. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Hullet. Oh, what a mistake! Batistuta. Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
DiMarco. That's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o, and he welcomes it in. And it's Eto'o. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Vietnam really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hits one! Pull it. He can run onto that. Now it's Eto'o. Kaká. Rodri. Pedri gets it away. Rijkaard. Kaká. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Shevchenko. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alexander-Arnold. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. That's headed upfield. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well played. Kaká. Now it's Hullet. He's away. And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose.
Mbappe may well be disappointed with that. It's his thing. It's what he excels at.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now he's off and running. He's found a way past. Well, they could break here. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kaka is wide and looking to get onto this. And a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. Well, there's the clearance. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Hullet. He's cut it out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Gently done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Needs the return pass. Kaka.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri.
There will be 1
It's
minute
a
added
sharp
time.
little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta, he has found the way through. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Hullet. Pirlo. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Pedri. Number
Into extra
16,
time we go.
Rodri. Number 6,
Bellingham.
Vinicius
Pass is coming off in
Junior.
quick succession here.
Coming on the field, number 14, Bellingham.
Final
Number
ball
15,
not quite right. His
Rice.
teammates are irritated
Number
at that.
9, Rafinha.
Roberto Carlos.
Substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Hullet. Great position here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He can get that clear. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Strong running down that left flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's a sharp pass. Nedved, Mbappe, nicely aimed pass, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Half-time, extra time.
Security staff for each block.
Well, we're still
Please
where we
report to the
started,
staff
despite
room
the best
immediately.
efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense, and the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it.
The hostilities have already resumed. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties.
There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
The less said about that pass, the better. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing it.
Real chance!
Porto can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe. Seedorf. Now it's Rafinha. Has a goal! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful. Just one.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
With the owner of a blue car parked
The
outside
referee
the
has
stadium
ended the
gate,
second half of
kindly
extra
remove
time.
it, as it is about
All
to be
square.
thrown away.
Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. And he does it with poise.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Messi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Hullet is the man who's second in line. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Vietnam looking to draw level. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Porto are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And he's put them two in front. He must, but can he? It's saved, and it's over! Vietnam fall short in the lottery that is the penalty. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Up he goes! Well, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good vision. He's in a good position. Mbappe! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And here's Barcola. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's through here. It's Nedved! Porto with the corner. They're first. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's Batistuta. He has found a way through. He's free, he has got space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi powering forward here. Porto are looking to break at pace. That is good alertness. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's forced to go back. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's Gullit. Barcola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, it's Nedved. Great chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious. And
tries a shot! He scores! A goal at a really telling moment. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Corner number 2 then. DiMarco gets good distance on it.
Has been indicated.
Mbappe, Batistuta pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's heaved it away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcola could try cutting inside here. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Pirlo. Pullet, who's set up one goal so far. And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. Now it's Pullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to dink it through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A hefty... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pullet. And Pullet! Interesting. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Bellingham, number 16.
And it's Salah. Batistuta has it in a wide position. Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bale stood his ground strongly. Chooses to go back. Rijkaard. And the finish! Porto have their third corner. They've played it short. That's very neat. Pirlo. And it's Rijkaard. And he's cut it out.
Porto surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mohamed Salah. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Gets his pass away. Nedved. Mbappe. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Mbappe. Great ball and he's in. And the shot!
Porto probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham. It's a promising position. In by Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Interesting ball. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mohamed Salah works it forward. Araujo makes the interception. Van Dijk. He's played him through. And he was alert to it. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gullit turns and goes back. Now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Batistuta very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Goes searching with that cross. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's a decent clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And it's Shevchenko. And he's picked out the run. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Gullit. There's no flag. And the ball is out of play. And it's Gullit. And here's Nedved. Shevchenko. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shevchenko chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Climbs up big! Shevchenko. Rice. Mohamed Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo gets it away. Barcola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, important interception. There will be a throw-in. DiMarco. Well read, nice interception. Eto'o. 30 minutes gone. Gullit looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's intervened well there. And it's Salah. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely measured pass. There's the shot! Oh, in he goes again! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Neto, and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Nedved. Showing good feet. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Has been indicated.
Batistuta. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. He's cut it out. He can get that clear. Nedved. Oh, good read. And he's managed to get rid. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Salah. Pull it. Oh, the ball's gone astray. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Corner given. Porto have their third corner. Pirlo goes short. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Pretty robust defending.
Nedved. Maldini looking for the runner. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Opts to... He's had a hit! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Salah. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
This match was 71,550. Substitution on the field, number 29, Barcola.
Mbappe.
Coming on the field is number
Alvarez.
19, Alvarez.
That is lovely.
Substitution.
And he's gone backward here. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Taken back almost at once. Bullet. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And it's Gullit. Battis. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth quarter of the game. Pirlo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. The changes then in quick succession. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. Closing in on goal. Alvarez! And he's straight offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! Vietnam are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Mbappe. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Salah crosses. And that is expertly dealt with.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Salah. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. And they've got a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. They'll have one final crack at it.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Alvarez. Shot could be on. Oh, smashing header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
15,
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that was vital.
Substitutions taking place.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Seedorf. And that has left him in a heap. And he has shown him a yellow card. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe, great chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Batistuta very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Alexander-Arnold gets it clear.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Gullit. And here's Barcola. Mbappe! Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Can he finish? Porto have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
And they've got rid. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ledvied. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's found a way through. Chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Porto grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's the chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ledvied. Ledvied. And the shot! Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And that really is so impressive.
Porto get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Porto look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Barcola. And here's Mbappe. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit. No luck with that dink over the top.
And the counter is on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And it's Gullit has been indicated.
Passes short and sharp. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And the first half is done. Vietnam playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Porto get the second half going.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Gullit. Nedved. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting. Mbappe! Mohamed Salah attempts a clearance. Gullit. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Van Dijk. And he's lost his man here. Rummenigge, that's a fabulous ball, and the shot! And he's there to belt it away. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Aims beyond the defence. And he's searching through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Decent hit! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Vietnam take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge. Mbappe! Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines. Now, who's going to be first to this? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Roberto Carlos! Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name.
Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Porto really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 29, Barcola. Number 15, Rice. Coming on the
Gundogan.
field, number 19, Alvarez.
Nice bit of trickery.
9, Rafinha.
Rafinha
Number 21,
in into the middle.
Gundogan.
Big header!
Substitution
It's
taking
loose,
place.
and there's a race for the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. DiMarco. Oh, that's ambitious.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Bullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 14, Bellingham. Substitution.
Gundogan. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gets his pass away. Alvarez. Bellingham. It's Gundogan! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vietnam could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Hits one! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Porto give themselves a chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And a quick announcement.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.